Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're back here with another MVP candidate that I believe. So I'm in this series, I'm doing MVP candidates that I believe will be MVP candidates. I think I'm going to have 10 of them, or at least 5. So let's get right into it. Zion Williamson. This man has only played 85 games in his career, okay? And I think this is the year he just comes out and puts it all together. And we see it happen, and he is going to be an MVP, I believe, in his third year. Okay, and I know that's rare. That is very rare. You know, it's something you see in the NFL. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, guys who won the MVP on their rookie deal. Correct me if I'm wrong. Technically, Adrian Peterson also won his MVP on his rookie year, on his rookie deal, even though he was on the old CBA. I don't know why we're talking about football. Anyway, this is bad. So I think Zion Williamson. Let's just throw his stats up on the screen right now. And this man in 85 career games has averaged about 25.7 points per game, 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shot, about 60.5% from the field while having an effective field goal percentage of 61%. And also, if you want to go nitty and gritty with that, let's look at that true shooting. And his true shooting for his career, all right, is 64%. That's ridiculous, okay? And I know if you look, his rookie year is a 42% three-point shooter on, barely any attempts. If you look at the totals, he only attempted 14 threes. This year, he attempted 34 threes, made 10 of them, shot at 29.4%. Nothing special. But then you look at this man, okay? A guy who's averaged only 3.5 assists. And this year, he went up from 2.1 his rookie year to 3.7. I think that's going to jump from 3.7 to 5 assists at the very least. His rebounds went from 3.6 to 4.5, okay? So when you look at this man and you think, look, he just kept getting better and better and better, all right? And it's quite unreal. All right, I think the thing with him is he's a guy who went from 6.3 rebounds a game to 7.2. I think we're really going to see a guy who averaged, this year he averaged 27 points, which was about 5 points more than his 22.5 he averaged on his rookie year. I think this year he's at least going to average 27 points a game, shoot 60%, over 60% from the field while shooting probably 34% at least from 3, averaging at least 7.5 rebounds, at least 5 assists a game. I think he's going to be averaging closer to 6 or 7 assists with a steal and a block a game, okay? While still having that true shooting percentage above 64%. Also, shout out, I got a haircut. Do you guys like it? I know this is mid-video, but, haircut. Got myself lined up. Did my beard and everything, so I think they did a pretty good job, if I had to say so myself. Like, look at this. I'm not someone who's stunned, but let's look at this roster. Zion, he's going to be the guy who, if we had to say so, Zion Williamson is the team's starting power forward. So yeah, this is a guy that I think Zion Williamson will just take this league by storm. I don't think people are going to be ready for what he's going to be doing. Okay, think about this. Look, he has Josh Hart, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Trey Murphy III, Brandon Ingram, Najee Marshall, Devontae Graham, Kira Lewis Jr., Jonas Valanciunas, Jackson Hayes, all guys to catch passes who can score. Okay, I'm expecting a lot, okay, of, you know what I'm talking about, pick and rolls where Zion Williamson is the ball handler, Jackson Hayes, Jonas Valanciunas will do pick and rolls, and even I believe there'll be some pick and pops with, Brandon Ingram catching the ball and popping it at the, top of the key or even off the 3 line. And then you have Garrett Temple, who's a willing 3-point shooter. Tomas Stanorowski's a willing 3-point shooter. I can't speak much about Didi Lozanda because I didn't see much of him. Kira Lewis Jr., I see this as a team also scoring in transition where Zion gets the rebound and Kira Lewis Jr., who I believe is the second fastest guy in the NBA behind De'Aaron Fox. Guys like Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones, Najee Marshall, Kira Lewis Jr. Once Zion grabs that rebound, he's going to look up court, and if they're already 2/3 up the court, he's probably just going to throw a full court lob, and they're going to catch it, quick bucket. This team's going to kill it in transition, and I think, especially with Willie Green, I think Zion is going to be utilized similar to maybe, I don't want to say, I'm trying to think of a player on the Suns roster this year because I truly believe Brandon Ingram is going to play the Devin Booker role. and Devontae Graham and Kira Lewis Jr. will hopefully play, you know, a Chris Paul, Cameron Payne type role. And I think right here, when you look at this, I think Zion Williamson, we're going to see a mix of what the slashing and three-point plays that they did for Mikal Bridges last year. And it's just going to be so much fun basketball to watch. I think this is a team that people are going to sit there and be like, I didn't know they were going to be this good. And we're going to look back at this video and be like, Ciro knew it. Ciro knew that they were going to be this good. Okay? Did I actually? I don't know. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this team? Am I wrong to be this excited, you know? I think what I feel is valid, you know? And I think this is a team that we're about to see just dominate an entire league like we haven't seen before. So I want to hear those beautiful comments and opinions down below. But that's it for me today, guys. Hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. Again, let me hear those beautiful thoughts, comments, okay? But till next time, guys. So yeah, when you look at the roster, yeah, they have Willie Hernan-Gomez, Jackson Hayes, and Jonas Valanciunas at the center position. That's fine. There is really no backup power forward. Wenyen Gabriel, I think he's going to get cut. They're already at 16 players, and they have 3 players on 2-way deals. So I expect, really, their backup power forward is Herbert Jones, who they've been comparing to Draymond Green. So I think Herbert Jones is going to back up Zion Williamson. Their point guard position, Devontae Graham starting with Kira Lewis Jr. and Tomas Stojanovic being the backup point guards. You know, also the other backup power forward besides Herbert Jones, I think the primary backup power forward is going to be our man, Josh Hart, who's also going to be, and I think he's going to evolve into one of the best, you know, small ball 5 stretch fours in the league. But yeah, I think we're at a point where I think this team is in a position to, you know, do great things. And I want to hear your thoughts down below. But I really do think Zion Williamson is going to be an MVP candidate. He's going to be one of the better players in the league. And I think he's going to be somebody you got to put out there and just expect.